Hey, hi everyone. In this particular lecture, we are going to learn about that how to create your first Next.js app, right? So in this particular video, we are going to understand that how we do the installation part and how we install Next.js in our system, and after that, what are the files and folder that we get after the installation work, right? So here you can see I'm on the Next.js documentation, and here you will find the installation, right? So you simply need to come here, and here you will get the complete doc for the installation task. Now before starting, make sure that your system fulfill all the requirements. That is, first is that your system should have Node.js installed on it, and there should be a package manager installed on it, right? So what you need to do is just simply just go to the terminal and check that with the help of Node-v you will get a version here. If the version is visible, that means Node.js is installed, and npm-v, if this is showing you a version, that means your package manager is also installed. So make sure that these two things are installed. If not, then you should download it from your browser, right? Okay, fine. Now coming forward toward the installation task, so here you can see that create a new Next.js app named my app. You can name it whatever you want. After that, you just need to write create next app at the rate latest, right? So I'll do one thing, I'll just copy it from here, and we will go to our Visual Studio Code. I'm having a folder named Next.js tutorial, and I will go to the terminal. Let's just, so here what we'll do is that we will write npm, and after that create next app at the rate latest and press enter. Right now it is asking that what is your project named. So let's take the default my app, right? You can take whatever you want as you wish, right? So let's press enter, and after that it is asking that would you like to use the recommended Next.js default? Well, I don't want that, so I will just go and ask for the customize setting. Now when I press enter, it is asking that would you like to use TypeScript? No, I don't want to use TypeScript. I'm going to use the JSX files, right? So that's why I will press no. Okay, ESLint, yes, take that. React compiler, no. Tailwind CSS, yes. And would you like your code inside a directory? No. And would you like to use app router? Yes. As I told you, it is recommended here, right? So press enter. And yes, sorry, would you like to customize the import alias? No. Fine. Now the installation process has now started. It will take some time. Let's wait for it. And you can see that my app folder is now created here. Uh, Inside of that, files are there, but packages are getting installed. So it will take a little bit of time. So let's just wait. So here, as you can see that my Next.js app is successfully installed, right? It is a success here, and yeah, done. So now what I need to do is that let's clear the screen. Okay, so here I'll do what, I'll come to my this particular folder. So I'll write here cd, and then the name of the folder, that is my app. Okay, I'm inside of it. Now after that, you just need to write here npm run dev, npm run dev, like this, and press enter. Okay, fine. So it is started now. Now here you can see that the local, for local, it is localhost 3000. Just simply click on it, and let's do one thing, let's just copy it. You can go to the direct link also, but there's one thing I want to do is that open a new browser. Right now here, when I press enter with the localhost 3000, it is taking time because our file is getting built here, right? You can see that the compilation part is on its way, and yes, you can see this is our Next.js app, right? Okay, so here you can see it is something is written here. It is basically coming from this particular file, right? The layout.js and the page.js, mainly from the page.js, of course, right? So it is a default page, right, which is provided by the Next.js. You can simply remove it as per your choice. Yeah, so you can see here, right? So this is how we install the Next.js. And now let's understand the folder and files, right? So you can see we are having a folder name app. When you go inside of it, you will find favicon.ico, which is the icon. You don't need this, right? Here you can see that we are having this page.js, right? What is this page.js? Well, it is the home page of the application, right? As I told you that the page which you are seeing here, this is the home page. right? So everything starts from here. This is a home page, right? So you understood that what is a page.js. Now when you come to the layout.js, so it shares the layout for all the pages. You will understand more about it when you start working with it, right? It is a very important page, and if you just simply just remove it, let's say, right, let's do one thing, let's delete this. If I delete this right now, if I go to our here, so you can see that we are getting an error that is missing HTML and body tag in the root layout, right? So it is very important that you must have this layout.js file, right? Let's call it again. So it is again here, right? Okay, fine. Now global.css, what is this? Well, it is used for the global styles, right? Whatever the css that you will write inside of it will be applied globally. Fine. Okay. Now other thing here, you can see the public folder. The public folder stores the static files, right, such as images, icons, these things. Fine. And there's a git ignore, which you, when it is used when you push the code to your github, right? And other files are not very much needed to be learned, right? Like let's say that this is package.json, which hold all the scripts, right, which is shortcuts, dependencies, dev dependencies. And we are having this node module here which hold all these dependencies files. And this is the post css configuration file, this is a readme file. You can edit it, right? You can edit it as your wish. And that's it. Yeah. So this is all about that, how we create our Next.js app. We simply created it and understand that what are the files and folder which is available after the installation part. And this is all about today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.